part 2 of whether your Nikkah Namah is a valid ceremony. Again, I don't make the law, I'm just conveying it to you as part of South Asian Heritage Month. I'm just touching on the most common issues that I've come across during my 23 years of practice as a family lawyer. So, if you have a Nikkah Namah ceremony, which can take place obviously in the mosque, a restaurant, a home even, I've had cases like that, and you've not registered it in accordance with UK law and had a civil ceremony, then it is not recognised as a valid marriage. The same would apply if you had a Hindu ceremony and didn't register it, or you had a Sikh ceremony and didn't register it. The leading case in this matter was Akhtar and Khan, and if you want to look it up, you can do so. Mrs. Akhtar was actually a solicitor. They had had a union for 18 years, but they'd had a Nikkah Namah at a restaurant where they had 150 guests, so it was a big ceremony. Mr. Khan was a businessman and challenged the divorce application that was put in by Mrs. Khan. In the first instance, the court upheld it, but in the Court of Appeal, it was found that the Nikkah Namah ceremony, as it wasn't registered, was not a valid marriage under the UK law. So in essence, they were treated as cohabitees. Now, from a cultural perspective, there's a real dichotomy there because of the binding intention of a marriage, whether it would be according to the Muslim faith or the Hindu faith or the Sikh faith. It would be intended that it would be a binding ceremony, not that you'd be treated as cohabitees. Now, that brings about the inability then to apply for financial remedies under divorce law. And the law of the UK is much more protective to married couples as opposed to cohabiting couples. It impacts things such as spousal maintenance, pension claims, the way that property is dealt with, which can be more complex in Asian families anyway, because often the properties are held with other family members. If, for example, and a lady did comment this on my other video, you have a Nikkah Namah in another country and it is valid in accordance with the law of the land there, then it will be recognised. So the reality is that if you are looking at having a religious ceremony in the UK, you need to get it registered. It doesn't have to be a big, large, separate ceremony. Registrars can come out and register it. So that's the law. If you want to look it up, it's Akhtar and Khan, and we've just done a blog about it on our website. Good luck and thank you for your interest in this video.